Good evening, viewers. You're tuned into ICRT, keeping you informed.
ICRT!
Defence Minister Wellington Gu is reiterating the legality of awarding a contract to import military-grade explosives to a furniture company. It comes after DPP lawmaker Puma Shen asked Gu during a legislative hearing why only one company appeared to submit a bid for the tender. According to Gu, importing strictly controlled explosives is a highly complex process, and procurement requires an export licence which must be obtained before bidding. Gu told lawmakers that the explosives will undergo a strict inspection before payment is made, and any failure to pass the inspection will result in the loss to the company of a substantial amount of its deposit. Gu also stressed that the Ministry of National Defence has reviewed 20 years of foreign procurement cases for RDX explosive tenders, and all the bidding processes remain unchanged. The Defence Ministry last week announced that Home Max Furniture Trading had won the tender to import the explosives. And Home Max Furniture this past weekend released a statement saying it had formally obtained a 10-year exclusive agreement in Taiwan from a major US defence contractor before winning the bid, and the bidding process was legal and procedurally sound.
Reiterating. Procurement. Export license. Inspection. Substantial. Exclusive agreement. Procedurally.
Premier Zhou Rongtai has announced his refusal to countersign and promulgate amendments to the allocation of government revenues and expenditures passed by the Legislative Yuan last month. Zhou said at a press conference this afternoon that the amended law infringes upon the rights of the executive branch and that the amendment process violated democratic principles of openness, transparency, and substantive deliberation. The premier also said that if the government carries out the law, it would cause irreparable and serious harm to national development. The decision prevents the amended bill from taking effect and has sharply escalated tensions between the cabinet and the legislature. This is the first time ever in the nation's constitutional history that a premier has chosen not to follow the procedures stipulated in the 37th article of the Constitution. The article says the president shall, in accordance with law, promulgate laws and issue mandates with the counter-signature of the leader of the executive yuan.
Promulgate. Amendments. Infringes upon. Deliberation. Irreparable. Constitutional. Counter-signature.
The 320+1 Jiayi City Urban Expo is taking place until December 28th throughout Jiayi City. The expo, which celebrates Jiayi's 321st anniversary, invites people to explore and engage with the stories and charm of Jiayi through exhibitions and citywide activities. Jiayi is known as the City of Wood, and its expo features Taiwan's first timber-structured sustainable pavilion. The expo has 3 themes that show different sides of Jiayi: shared city, offering outdoor performances and markets, livable city, featuring lifestyle and cultural exhibitions, and modern city, presenting Jiayi's music, design, and visual media. The expo features 16 exhibitions, 30 performances, and over 50 events, including the Jiayi International Band Festival and the Junior Baseball Invitational. The mayor invites the public to experience the Jiayi way of life, where culture and sustainability meet.
Expo. Sustainable. Pavilion. Performances. Invitational. Visual media. Engage.
Directorate General of Highways urging drivers to pay their overdue annual vehicle license tax or fuel usage fees before the end of the year deadline. Officials say that 868,000 vehicles still have not paid the fee for the current year. The annual fee for personal cars and motorcycles due in February, and the Directorate confirmed that collection notices have been mailed to all delinquent vehicle owners. The final payment deadline is December 31st. Officials say owners who fail to pay the fee by the deadline will face a fine of up to 3,000 NT, and owners who have not received a notice can check their payment status through the Motor Vehicle Driver Information Service, official app or website, or at convenience stores.
Overdue. Annual. License tax. Delinquent. Deadline. Fine. Payment status.
Kaohsiung has sealed a major development deal with Foxconn for the MRT Yellow Line's Y15 station. Mayor Chen Ximai signed the contract with the company's rotating CEO, Yang Qiujin, confirming Foxconn's 15.9 billion NT investment to build its new flagship headquarters in the Asia New Bay area. The project will feature 2 office towers connected to nearby transport hubs with enough office space for other tech companies to move into as well. Foxconn says the site will be a key base for advanced industries like AI, electric vehicles, and digital health. The company expects to create about 3,000 jobs and announce community programs including employee housing and scholarships. Mayor Chen says the new headquarters will attract more tech companies to southern Taiwan. The city government will also receive 6.3 billion NT from the project to support MRT construction.
Sealed. Development. Flagship. Headquarters. Advanced. Electric vehicles. Scholarships.
Disney is investing $1 billion in OpenAI to bring characters like Mickey Mouse and Luke Skywalker to the AI company's Sora video tool. This 3-year licensing deal makes Disney the first major content partner for Sora. Fans can generate and share videos featuring over 200 Disney, Marvel, Pixar, and Star Wars characters. Disney and OpenAI emphasize responsible AI use to protect creators' rights. Some user-generated videos will be available on Disney+. Disney also sent Google a cease and desist letter for using Disney content without permission to train its AI models.
Investing. Licensing deal. Content partner. Generate. Responsible use. User-generated. Cease and desist letter.
Egypt has unveiled 2 colossal statues of Pharaoh Amenhotep III in Luxor. The alabaster statues, known as the Colossi Memnon, were reassembled after a 2-decade renovation project. Amenhotep III, whose mummy is showcased at a Cairo museum, ruled ancient Egypt about 3,400 years ago. The statues, which were toppled by an earthquake in 1200 BC, have been restored to revive the appearance of his funerary temple. The unveiling comes 6 weeks after the opening of the Grand Egyptian Museum, part of efforts to boost tourism. A record 15.7 million tourists visited Egypt in 2024, contributing about 8% of the country's GDP. Egypt hopes to attract 18 million tourists this year, with a goal of 30 million annually by 2032.
Colossal. Alabaster. Reassemble. Renovation. Funerary. Topple. Tourist.
Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado has appeared in public for the first time in 11 months. She appeared on a hotel balcony in Norway's capital earlier today and waved to supporters. Her daughter accepted her Nobel Peace Prize on her behalf a day earlier. Machado had been in hiding since January 9th after being briefly detained during a protest in Caracas. She was expected to attend the award ceremony Wednesday in Oslo, but couldn't make it in time. Her daughter, Ana Karina Sosa, accepted the prize, expressing hopes that Machado will return to Venezuela soon.
Opposition leader. Appeared. Detained. Protest. In hiding. Accepted. Expressing hope.
The Trump administration has launched a new program that will allow wealthy foreign individuals to buy a U.S. Golden Visa for $1 million and trailed a platinum version for $5 million. An official government webpage promised U.S. residency in record time with a new Trump Gold Card once applicants have paid a $15,000 processing fee. At the same time, the United States is seeking to vet the social media accounts of all tourists as a requirement for entering the country.
Wealthy. Residency. Processing fee. Applicants. Vet. Requirement. Entering.
Nominations to the 83rd Golden Globes are to be announced later today. Expect to hear these movies more than once: Sinners, Wicked, For Good, and One Battle After Another. Those are some of the movies likely to be among the top nominations getters. Nominations will be revealed beginning at 8:15 a.m. Eastern Time on CBSNews.com and on CBS News YouTube and TikTok channels. As the Golden Globes continue to transition out of their scandal-plagued past, there's one notable change this year. For the first time, the Globes are given a Best Podcast trophy.
Nomination. Announce. Likely. Reveal. Transition. Scandal-plagued. Trophy.
The Ministry of the Interior says it will move to temporarily block access to the social media app Xiaohongshu for 1 year, citing a high risk of fraud. Police said the app has more than 3 million users in Taiwan, but a recent national security review found it failed all 15 cybersecurity indicators. Authorities also say the platform had been linked to more than 1,700 fraud cases since early 2024. Under the Fraud Crime Hazard Prevention Act, the government can order internet providers to stop domain resolution and restrict access. The MOI says the 1 year limit is provisional, and the final decision will depend on whether the company cooperates with regulations and improves user safety.
Temporarily. Block access. Fraud. Cybersecurity. Indicator. Domain resolution. Provisional.
U.S. climber Alex Honnold will try to scale Taipei 101 without a rope and harness in a live Netflix 2-hour broadcast special on January 24th. Honnold was the first person to free solo climb the 900-meter El Capitan rock formation in Yosemite National Park. The feat was recorded and later made into a documentary. Netflix previewed Skyscraper Live in October after videos shared on social media showed Honnold practicing for the climb, waving to people from outside Taipei 101's observatory and even ascending the tower's spire. Taipei 101 will be Honnold's first big structure climb. Honnold says the hardest part of that climb will be the 8 segments made up of 64 floors in the middle of the building that are overhanging.
Scale. Free solo. Documentary. Previewed. Observatory. Spire. Overhanging.
Reports say Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing will produce NVIDIA's high-performance H200 AI chips that have been approved for export to China. The chips will also reportedly be made here in Taiwan. The reports come after US President Donald Trump announced the H200 export approval on his social media. According to the Wall Street Journal, the H200 chips will be shipped from Taiwan to the US, where they will undergo a special security review before being exported to China. Neither TSMC nor Nvidia have commented on the reports concerning where the chips will be produced.
Produce. High performance. Approved. Export. Manufactured. Shipped. Security review.
Looking for the hottest music and exciting updates? Follow ICRT on YouTube and all social media!